Hi, I'm Jinsen Han. Today I'm going to give you an impromptu speech, and we have three quotes to choose from. I already wrote them on the paper I got here, and later I will write my preparations on this paper as well. Right now I'm gonna read these uh, quotes to you. The first one is, "Knowing others is wisdom. Knowing yourself is enlightenment," by Lao Tzu. Uh, the second one is, "Do or do not. There is no try," by Yoda. The third one is, "Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected," by Steve Jobs. And I will choose the first one, which is, "Knowing others is wisdom, and knowing yourself is enlightenment," by Lao Tzu. And here I'm going to start. I have 2 to 3 minutes to prepare. Okay. Okay. Uh, I'm ready. And here is the outline I just wrote. You can see. Um, let's get started. Hi. Today I'm going to give you an impromptu speech, and the thesis of this speech is about a quote by Lao Tzu, and the quote is, "Knowing yourself is wise, but knowing others is enlightenment." Knowing yourself is wisdom, but knowing others is enlightenment. Uh, so I believe you all know the music band Coldplay, and they have a pretty famous song. It's called "Viva la Vida," um, and in the song there's a lyric. It is I'll just sing it. "Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. What I want to talk about is "Be my mirror, my sword and shield." What does that mean? This is the lyric of the song by the Roman cavalry choirs, and despite of the history background, I think from my understanding, the Oriental view, I think what it means is that others can be a mirror, show you who you are and who they are, and others can be your sword, hurt you or help you hurt others, and then others can be your shield, protect you or even ground you. Um, from this explanation of mine, we can reach the thesis today, which is a quote by Lao Tzu. Knowing others is wisdom, and knowing yourself is enlightenment, because I think Lao Tzu has made a further explanation to the lyric I just sung about. So, Lao Tzu is a philosopher and poet of ancient China, and he is also the founder of the philosophy Taoism. From the surface of this quote, it is a quite simple sentence which has a very straight meaning. However, I think there are more meanings which are much deeper than it seemingly does. And I can sum up by two main points. The first is how to be a wise man. So, how to be a wise man? Being a Chinese, we have learned about this quote in elementary school or middle school, I forget. We all know about it, I think. This is a pretty famous quote, and because Lao Tzu is as famous as the Kongzi, Confucius, and we learn all their famous quotes in when we are pretty young. And in Chinese, this quote is 知人者智，自知者明. So basically, I think I have a better understanding of it because maybe my English ability is limited, but I don't think this translation further explained what Lao Tzu means. In my opinion, it means knowing others is wisdom, which means we are pretty critical and objective. We see things and people around us, and we can jump out of the situation and think about it because this is a common sense of knowledge for being a good man. And however, this is only wisdom. What is enlightenment? That is knowing yourself. And what is knowing yourself? It is when you are actually inside the situation. You are not an outsider. So usually when you're involved in the things and the events, and you're the person who made this, usually you get biased. You cannot jump out of it and think about it critically and objectively. But however, if you could do it, whenever where the situation you are inside the city or outside the city, which means the situation, you can always read all these things objectively and critically. That is the real wisdom, and that is what we call enlightenment. And if you could do that, you can be a wise man. Then the second point of view is how to be a great leader. The emperor of Tang Dynasty, who is Tang Taizong, he has said a quote. We also learned this along with Lao Tzu's quote. He said, "You use the copper as your mirror, you can know how you look like. You use the history as a mirror, you can know how generation changes. You use the people as the mirror, you can know how great or terrible of what you have done." So this is actually I think no matter the Coldplay songs lyric, Lao Tzu's quote and Tang Taizong's quote, they are actually connected, and they are actually explaining each other further and further, step by step. Um, what Tang Taizong means is when you are already a wise man, and you know how to jump out of it, and do actually think about things and people that happen around you critically and objectively, you could be a good leader because you see everything as your mirror, and those mirror, along with your wisdom, help you to be the great leader. So these are the 2 points of view that I came up with, and they are actually connected. So right now, think about it again. Be my mirror, my sword and shield. Knowing others is wisdom. Knowing yourself is enlightenment. No matter Eastern or Western, I think all these philosophies and this knowledge of life, they are all connected. And hope you guys like it. And I think we can learn a lot from this. So, thank you.